3 ways to make your first £10,000 online. Welcome to this masterclass. My name's Jen. This is From Burnouts to Breakthrough, and I'm happy to be here today because I just want to make sure that we are in the right place together. It's going to be a welcome from me, and I want to check as well that you can hear me. I'm sure you can. You probably found this video either on Facebook or YouTube, and I really do respect your time, like I do respect mine as well, and I want to make sure you're in the right place. So basically, what this video is going to aim to do is to give you a really clear insight as to the 3 ways to make your first 10k online for a freedom lifestyle business. I want to make you aware of the steps of the journey that is involved, of the ways that you can actually build your online business starting today if you really are in the position to make change in your life. So who is it for? Oh, just to stop you there, allow yourself about half an hour to 45 minutes, and because I'm going to go through a lot on this, feel free to take notes as well. I don't want to make sure you don't miss anything basically, because there's actually a lot to go through, and that's why I made sure and checked with you that this video is for you. And is this you right now? Let's just double check one more time. You are in a career and it hasn't quite panned out the way you wanted it to. Let's say you've gone to uni and you've spent thousands on a degree, and you are now in an industry, and maybe the industry's changed so much since when you first started or did your degree. You're not really happy with the way things have gone. This video is for you, to stick around. It could also be for people who have an offline business. So it could be that you are just tired now of the way your business or businesses are going. It's affecting maybe your health because you're always feeling burnt out. You are not seeing your family or friends much anymore than what you wanted it to. It hasn't really given you that freedom and flexibility that you thought it might have given you to start off with. This video is for you. Also, it could be for those who are in a job and you're just looking for something new. You're not as fulfilled in your position. You're not too sure, where exactly you want to head, but you've had the idea of online business and it could be of benefit to you. This is for you as well. So if you tick one of those boxes, and you can actually be outside that realm as well. However, just want to make sure that you and I have the most amount of time together that's effective as possible, and I want to make sure that you get the most out of this class today. So who am I? Whether you know me or you're getting to know me, whatever your story is with me, I'm Jen. I started my online business journey in 2018, but I have been a business owner now since 2012. I've set up 4 indoor cycling studios, 2 in China and 2 in here in the UK in Leeds, and it's been a very amazing journey. Many highs and also many lows as well, and had great success in Shanghai, China. However, a few years into us running our first studio, I did run into some problems with my health. I was feeling quite stressed, quite overwhelmed, quite just basically not myself whatsoever. I didn't realise what was going on either, but I was in a pattern, a repetitive pattern of working and burning myself and crashing down, feeling depressed, and then picking myself back up again and then doing the same thing all over again. And I just didn't understand that it was actually my bad and unhealthy working habits that got me to that state of depression. And that went on for about 4 years, and basically what I was doing, I was ignoring all the signs that my body was giving me. So I was spinning, I was emailing till silly o'clock in the morning, I was working on Photoshop, doing flyers at silly o'clock as well. I even went to Malaysia on this one holiday, and I took my Mac with me, and I learned the whole program or Photoshop. I mean, to me that now sounds absolutely insane. I had beautiful beaches around me. Why on earth would I go away and learn something like that? But I did. I was just, working. I'm still really a workaholic at heart anyway, but yeah, my traits then only got me so far, and that was to burnout. And even though my depression lasted for a span of sort of between 3 and 4 years, I saw that really as my blessing, because I learned a lot from that experience, as tough as it was, because I realised when I was in my deepest part of my depression that I had to change, because it was only me that was causing my depression. That was a big wake up for me. So I did it all without the help of antidepressants. Not that I'm against that, but for me that wasn't my choice, because that was my journey. And now I'm here today now I've got a little boy as well. Like, my whole working lifestyle had to change, my health had to change, but as well as me becoming a mum as well. And that's why I've really, really loved, enjoyed, and now want to help you build a freedom lifestyle online, because I can see the power of going online, and now it helps me in so many ways. I can look after myself better. I've got more time with my boy. I don't have to be going anywhere to open up a studio anymore. Even though I still do spin, I spin because I just enjoy it. I actually spin around in both Leeds and Harrogate here in the UK. Just because I want to, because I can actually do something on my own terms. So I do feel that this sort of business is for anyone really who wants a change, because I'm degree educated as well. I did do the corporate stuff before I went on to my first offline business back in 2012, and I didn't feel too fulfilled either in my career job in the office. And that's why I went to offline. But then sort of 6 to 7 years of doing that, I realised I sort of really bought myself another job. So it didn't really come with a lot of freedom and flexibility. So if any of this resonates with you right now, then I completely get where you are. You are a very awesome, educated person, and you do deserve more than you working all around the clock. May not have too much money in your bank account, or even if you've got loads of money in your bank account, you still deserve that time off at the weekends, evenings, or you deserve that time to go away whenever you want. So this is what I want to show with you in this masterclass: 3 ways to make your first 10k online. So we're going to go straight into it now. So the first way is to, let's just write this down here, is to sell your skills. Now, what skills would I be talking about? Now, it could be skills such as you could be a graphic designer, you could be a web designer, you could be an absolute amazing writer, you could love writing blogs and articles. And what you would do, you would essentially sell your skills online and leverage off platforms that are out there that enable you to build a profile and showcase your skills, and people visiting that particular platform can then see if they want to work with you. So for example, the 2 examples I'll give here is Upwork.com, and also the other one is Fiverr. Now, you might have heard of them, 2 R's and Fiverr. You might have heard of them, or you may not, but these are 2. There are many others obviously online. However, I've used these before, that's what I'm going to use in today's examples. But if you were to concentrate, again, all these strategies are going to be for the long game. It's a long-term commitment, this. It's not like an overnight success. And if you hear that you can make money overnight online, please be careful, please be wary, because that just simply doesn't happen for the majority of cases. So Upwork or Fiverr, what you would do is that you would create a profile, and you would build on that profile, position yourself as an expert, and then over time you would gather your clients, and then you could actually have a very, very healthy looking client base. So let's just talk some facts and figures here as well. So I presume you're making notes your side. Let me just rub this off. So for example, let's say you are charging, and I write in pounds because I'm English, I'm in England right now, £50 per hour for your work. Let's say you're designing a flyer or a leaflet, or you help designing someone's website and you charge £50 an hour. Let's say you work 50 hours a week, because let's be honest, 50 hours a week in the UK is quite standard. Using this example, and then you times that by £50 times 50, and that equals £2,500, right? A month. And you would build to that. I'm not saying you'll get that in week or month one. Obviously you would need to build on that. And then obviously over time, once you've built that up and you times that by 4 weeks in the month, and there you go. That is your first way of making £10,000 a month online. Okay? So, again, it's the long game, but this is something that you can do whilst you are working in your job, alongside your career, in your spare time whilst running your offline business. So it's a great way. If you absolutely love being a designer, you know, graphic designer. I mean, I like my Photoshop as well. I'm not that great to be selling it for £50 an hour, but you might be skilled. You might be able to, you know, use your degree or your skills, learnable skill, right? So that's the first way. Number two, the second way, is to sell products. Now, I always suggest that you sell products that you absolutely love, okay? Because that will come out in your marketing. Now, we all love products. You might be thinking, well, what products can I sell? Well, for example, you go into the bathroom, you might have a love for a favourite brand of toothpaste. You might go into the kitchen and you absolutely rave about a certain tea bag. You might go to your bedroom, blow dry your hair, and you might absolutely love the products that you put in your hair. So there are so many products out there, and it's just amazing the opportunities available online for you to start selling products. And you don't have to go out and invent a whole new product. It's not like Dragon's Den, where this idea that you have to be the first person to invent a certain idea or product. No, just piggyback and leverage off a product that is selling really, really well, and you model that success. So here we are as an example. You can use Amazon FBA, which means Fulfillment by Amazon. And this is their own program, and you are basically leveraging off their own platform, and they take a commission for every sale, or you both share a commission. The commissions are roughly about 10 to 12%, I believe, at the time of recording. That might have changed, but I think that is right off the top of my head. And you don't have to have a warehouse, you don't have to bulk order, you don't even have to really go to town and source out products and create them. You just leverage off Amazon, and if you were to have multiple products, that's where the money starts coming in. Another way you can leverage off an online platform is eBay. Now, you might think eBay is a second-hand place to buy second-hand products, but you'll be surprised, there are actually a lot more new products entering eBay, so that could be another way for you to explore. And most people are quite familiar with eBay anyway. I'm sure we've all bought from eBay once or twice in our time. And a third way is more of a trickier, more complex and challenging way to do things, but Shopify. Now, Shopify essentially is like your own Amazon platform. You can create your own type of Amazon platform. It requires more design work and commitment and energy, creating this. But once you have a Shopify sort of window front, people then can have a window into your line of products and services. So you could sell anything kitchenware, or anything bathroom, or anything hair, or whatever your love and passions are. But if I was to scrub this off and actually talk numbers to you, let's say you're looking at products that gives you a £20 commission back to you. So let's say you may be selling something for £100, you get 20% commission, that's £20. And if you say times by 500 products, then that equals £10,000 a month. And I think that works out on average like 16.6 products a day. Now when you think about it like that, that sounds really, really quite reasonable, because you don't have to just sell one product, you can sell multiples. So let's say you're selling, 5 different types of £100 products. That gives you a 20% margin at £20, you sell at 500. And then obviously you can see your figure here increase as you go on. So it's just amazing, and everyone is really, really doing very, very well, because the opportunities are going online. The platforms out there that you can leverage from, it's just amazing, and the barrier to entry is really quite small. Not quite small, it's quite easy to get through. You don't necessarily need hardly any, or if not any, online experience or expertise. I think you just need patience, resilience, and the motivation. If you are really not enjoying your current working lifestyle, there are definitely other ways for you to make money in today's world, because you deserve it. And also jump on board those opportunities. I mean, all these opportunities were not even around when I was finishing uni back in 2004. So definitely ride the wave of online. Now, the third way that you can make your first £10,000 online is for you to become a online coach. Online coaching is amazing, and actually I am a coach myself. I do everything online, as you might know, and it's just exploding. The whole industry is just so ready to accept more online coaches, because it's just the way people are doing things now. The behaviours are so much more different nowadays. People are expecting to get direct access to the experts in the field that they're looking to get their problem solved in. Not so much on a face-to-face, but people are not wanting to go and travel to an event anymore. And even so, people, in my experience, it's quite hard to get people to go to the gym. You could be the most motivated person in the world, but we all lead such busy lives. And with online coaching, if you can actually help a client in the comfort of their own home, that's what people pay for. People are now paying for convenience, and online coaching is amazing. So what are the types of coaching that people buy into? It could be like the how-to type programs. So you could be like a photographer. You can teach people how to take beautiful photos using what camera I've got here, the Canon 80D as an example. It could be improvement type courses and programs. This would be more for the personal development. So it could be like personal development, develop. Oh, I'm running out of board there, you know what I mean. Personal development, and also it could be proven tactics. So you could be like a marketer, and you could be selling online marketing strategies to help someone grow their online business in order to generate leads. There's loads of stuff. If you are already a coach, and I'll use a personal trainer in this example to give you a better understanding of how an online coaching model can work for you to get your first £10,000 online. Let's say you're a personal trainer in a gym and you are wanting to go for brides, because why? Brides to be have this urgency because their big day is coming upon them to look their best. And let's say they've got 3 months to go until their big day, and before the 3 months countdown, started, they've tried so hard themselves to lose their weight. They could be even going to the gym, however, they're not getting the results they want. So they'll be more than happy to buy into the perceived result, which is, let's say this personal trainer here is offering a transformation program of 12 weeks, so 3 months, and he or she is saying that they can help this bride-to-be lose between 12 and 20 pounds in that 12 weeks. And with that transformation package comes the mentoring, the coaching, the diet plans, the webinars, whatever that coach might want to do in order to deliver his or her information. But people would pay a high amount of money for that perceived result. So it's more of a high ticket strategy, and the common price to start off with when it comes to online coaching is £2,000. And depending on how painful a person's situation that they find themselves in, then people pay a lot of money to get out of that situation and for as quick time as possible. So £2,000 for a 12-week transformation package. Let's say you get 5 clients a month, which sounds very, very doable. That would then obviously equal to your first £10,000 online. And yeah, it sounds great. And actually, once you get more than 5 people working a month, you can obviously be quite busy doing that sort of model if you are really successful doing it. And then that's when the beauty and the power behind online group coaching comes into play, because then your £10,000 a month could then really, really look even healthier if you were to maybe group a lot of people in a bride-to-be transformation program online via Facebook group, and you're still maybe charging the £2,000, and with that they get the group coaching as well as maybe possibly the one-to-one, however you might want to do it, and you can obviously make more. This is obviously you trying to get to your first £10,000, see what works when you are on that journey to get there, and then you can obviously tweak it as you go along, and then this 10k here will obviously get more and more healthier as you get more experience and confident with what you're doing online. So yeah, online coaching is a very, very great model. This is what I help my clients to do. And if you've got an offline business, I tend to find that offline business owners can quite easily transfer, migrate all their expertise and knowledge from offline to online. So most of my clients are in the offline space just because I've been there before, and also in the health and fitness industry as well, because I used to be obviously a spin instructor. I still am a spin instructor, but you know, not really for cash as much. It's just because I love spinning. And there's loads of PTs out there, and I feel for you guys because you guys do work a lot in the gyms, and it's a great way to pull yourself out of that gym environment and get yourself online so you can still serve and help your people. So let's just say organic and paid marketing strategies. This is what we're going to speak to you about now, and it's good to have an organic, a good handle on the organic marketing first, because if you were to go straight into paid marketing strategies like Facebook advertising, the advertising agency would actually need you to explain who your ideal client is anyway. But through the process of organic marketing, you will get to know a lot more about yourself, a lot more about the platforms that you're using, and a lot more about the ideal client that you want to target. So I do think it's very beneficial to really get a good handle on the organic marketing first, and then you move onwards to your paid Facebook marketing, and then having the 2 organic and paid marketing strategies in place in your business will see you for a very, very healthy business. So as an example, going back to online coaching and just using an organic strategy, let's say you've got your 3 chosen social media platforms, you know exactly where they hang out. So brides-to-be would be no doubt on Facebook. There's quite a few groups on there when it comes to wedding planning, that sort of thing. So let's say you made 10 contacts a day. Oops, sorry, my pen is running out. So I've got another one. Let's say you are contacting 10 people a day religiously as well, and then you times that by 7 days of the week, then obviously that brings you 70 connections. let's say out of those 70 connections, you get really a strong 20 out of the 70 really wanting to speak to you. Let's say you get 5 people on a call, so you can actually talk in more detail about what you're offering. And then obviously if you convert just one, which is a conservative amount, and then times that by 2,000, and then obviously if you do that for throughout the month 5 times, and then that obviously equals 10,000. And there we are, there are the figures for you. So I hope that makes sense. Yes. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we are going to just wrap things up. I'm sure you've been making loads of notes. There's a lot to get your head around there. Just checking that I'm still recording. So you can right now go off, run away with all the information I've given you, and you can actually start implementing what I've spoken to you about today and set up your online business. Remember that online you can find absolutely anything. You don't need a coach, you don't need a program, you can find anything on YouTube, on Google search, whatever it is you're looking for. So you don't even need to be going online, needing a mentor. However, with your permission, if you feel that you want to take maybe things a step further and you want maybe a shortcut into the journey, then I am wanting now to maybe speak to you about 2 possible ways to get you onto your online journey. So if you want to stick around, then feel free. I'm just going to go through 2 ways you can do that. So I presume you're still here and you've said yes to that question, you want to know more. So the first way is going through SFM. Now SFM is 6-figure mentors, and they actually helped me on my online journey from the beginning, my early days. SFM, I'm still with them today as well. I'm actually an elite member with them, so I am an affiliate with them. And if you are looking for an academy and a big community to help you build your first online business in your own time, then I would highly recommend SFM. And they are fantastic. I've actually been with them on and off for 4 years, and the reason why I say on and off is because when I first joined them about 4 years ago now, I was pregnant with Oscar, my 4th indoor cycling studio, and I was nesting and I had too much going on, in all honesty, and I had to let go of their membership. But 4 years on, my whole lifestyle has changed and I've got more time for my online business now. And obviously I love being a mum, and I've got, full-time hours, doing that as well. And SFM is great if you want to learn on a schedule that's based on your own time. That's what I do in my spare time. I'm still with SFM, like I say. And if you want to support, and the reason why I suggest SFM, there are other academies out there, is because these guys have been going for nearly 10 years. So you've got a proven system that they introduce to you, like the selling system it's called. And you've got obviously thousands of people, loads of success stories in there. It keeps me motivated on a daily basis still. And what you would do is that if you go onto my website, from burnoutstobreakthrough.com, and on the home page click on the yes, I want a freedom lifestyle business, that will take you through to a landing page, and it will actually have this 3 ways to make your first 10k online. And what you would do, you go into that landing page, and it will come to a 4-part on-demand workshop series by Stuart Ross, who's actually one of my first mentors, and he will take you through everything that you would need to know to set up your first online business. And it's all complimentary, and I think if you want to go onward from there, you've got like a no risk $30, which works out to be like £22, and that would buy you into their selling system. And you basically, just for £22, and you can cancel it as well, so you can get it for free technically, you will learn what you need to know to go online. So it's fantastic. That's SFM. And the second way is to work with me. So basically, I want to help you, and it's a step-by-step process and service I offer. It's a 4-week freedom lifestyle business build and accelerate program. So it's you and I for 4 weeks. We sit down and we have our one-to-one coaching session a week, and we go through everything that you need to build your online business. And with that comes lifetime access to my closed Facebook group, where I go in there every week and I do master classes and I talk anything business. But basically I want to sort of help you fast track your way to that online platform for you, and I go through everything that you need to know in order to successfully build your first online business. But what I would do is I would go jump on you with a call. It's a bit of a process, so it's all about if you qualify or not, because I want to make sure that I can actually help you. I would need to know in a quick 10-minute breakthrough call, that I call it, what your background is, what your focus is, what your main aims are, what you're basically struggling with and where you want to get to, and to see if you are a potential client that I can help. I want to make sure that we both have a two-way togetherness, if I should say. But basically, if you do qualify and you do feel that I can help you and I feel I can help you, then we can then talk about a possible sponsorship. So I offer 3 at the moment each month, because there's only one of me, and we would then I'll be happy to offer you a sponsorship. There's only 3, like I say, per month, just because limited resources. But yeah, it'd be a great way for me to get to know you in our quick 10-minute breakthrough call. And if you wanted to do that with me, you go and email me, Jen at from burnout2breakthrough.com, or I think it's just easier to go onto Facebook, From Burnout to Breakthrough, and find me, or Jen Edwards Robinson. You can find me on Facebook as well. But if you qualify, I'll be more than happy to work with you, and I'm happy to offer the one of the 3 sponsorships if you get in there first. Many thanks for watching this video, and if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe and bell notification button for more videos like this in your inbox. You can start, build and grow your online coaching business every first of the month. Register for the next 7-day results-based challenge by following the link in the description box below, or if you cannot wait until the first of the month, then book a transformation call with me, and I'll be more than happy to get you the results you want in your online coaching business. See you in the next video.